This conference will now be recorded.
Yes. So shall we start? Have I sent you the depreciation file? Have you received that file in your WhatsApp? Okay, fine. So if you have opened, if you have received that file, kindly open this one, the first one, depreciation. Once again, yes, you can open sheet one first. Kindly have the screen with you. So this screen should be open. Some of you are joining the session. I hope all of you have opened this file. Now please join as soon as possible. If you have joined, please open that depreciation MCC file and be on the first sheet. Have you opened that file? So let's begin. Please join as soon as possible. Tell your friends to join. So let's begin. I'll share the screen with you. Yes, ma'am. So let's start now. Okay. So here, now I've given you the value of the equipment. I've given on 2 to 3 cases. You've got the value of the equipment or cost of the car and life of the car in 4 years. I'll repeat again. Now we are doing the depreciation modules in Excel. The first module says the cost of the car is 4 lakhs and the life of the car is 4 years. Okay, so I'll repeat again. Cost of the car is 2 lakh, life of the car in years is 4 years. So here, so here, how do you calculate the depreciation? It is 2 lakh divided by 4. Okay, so usually how do you do it? Number of year, the value of the asset divided by number of years of life. So if we take this statement as a base, depreciation equals to value of an asset divided by number of years of life. So just calculate and see equals to value of the asset is this divided by here. Okay, so here value of asset is 50,000 divided by because the life is 4 years. Okay, 50,000 divided 2 lakh divided by 4. One second. So my error is here. 2 lakh. So the depreciation should come to 50,000 rupees. So I'll repeat again. Cost of the car is 2 lakhs. Life of the car is 4 years. So how do you calculate depreciation? Value of the asset or cost price of the asset divided by number of years of life, number of years or number of fields. So now year one, I have given the EBITDA as one second. Yes, I have given the EBITDA as 3 lakh 50 for you. Okay. So what does EBITDA stands for? Earnings before interest, tax and depreciation. So that for 1 year we have given the EBITDA, okay, which is 3 lakh 50,000. Okay, so earnings before interest, tax, and depreciation is 3 lakh 50, and for all the 4 years we have to calculate the depreciation on. Okay, so okay, so this depreciation you will put in year one first equals to 50. So year one we are not saying the set because okay. So then for year two, how do you calculate the price? You're going to add both 350 plus 5. So equals to 350 plus 50,000 plus 4 lakh. Again, year 2 is a depreciation? No, it is a into operation.
Can you repeat it once again?
Yes, ma'am. So what happens is now see cost of the car is 2 lakh rupees and the years of life of the car is 4 years. So usually how do you calculate depreciation? Cost of the car divided by number of years of life. Correct. So which where we have got if we divide 2 lakh by 4 we get 50,000 as a depreciation. Is this much clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. After that, we have to first design the income statement for the 4 years. Now, for the first year, only I have given as 3,50,000 as the earnings before tax and depreciation. Okay, EBITDA. So EBITDA is arrived as how? Gross profit minus the operating expenses. You arrive at earnings before interest, tax, and depreciation. Okay. So after arrive at the EBA concept, next no for the year one, the amount has been given as 3,50,000 as the EBA. Okay, so now based on that amount given only, we are supposed to structure the entire depreciation schedule. So for the first year, if EBITDA is 3,50,000, now for the year one, it is 50,000 as a depreciation which is being put up here. For the second year, usually what we say, the closing balance of the first year becomes the opening balance of the year two. So what happens? This asset which is bought, okay, worth 2 lakhs and payable after some time. So here, what happens equals to, as I told you, closing balance of the last year becomes opening balance of the next year. So inclusive of the depreciation equals to 3 lakh 50 plus this. Now again the second year we have depreciation, correct? So next equals to equals to so here again this 50. Again, for the last year, where it has been cleared, asset equals to 50,000 plus 4 lakh 50, it's 5 lakhs. And now the payment is done. So what happens in the year 4? One second. Okay, so till here it's clear for year 1, year 2 and year 3. Is the one who are having doubts, is it clear?
And how did we get 3,50,000 like in year one?
Year 1, that has been given by me only, 3 lakh 50. We have not
Okay.
bought from any sheet, it has been given. Because here the case starts in that way only, no? So,
Yes.
hence, yeah, that's why 3 lakh 50, it's been given like that. Because if you start off means the base amount is required, so that's why. Okay, again for the fourth year, it's the same depreciation equals to this. So this is how you calculate for all the 4 years. So repeat again for the first year. Let's say the earn EBITDAs for the first year it is 3 lakh 50. Now for all the 4 years, depreciation comes up to 50,000 each. So what happens is, how do you calculate this? I've shown you 50,000, 2 lakh divided by 4. So for all the 4 years, it is 50,000 each. Now year 2, what happens is, we bring up this amount to the next year. So 3 lakh 50 plus 50 it is 3. Okay. So now it's clear. So that you carry forward. So you add up the amount. Again, the closing balance, so last year becomes the opening balance of the next year. So it's like that. Again, here the same thing only can happen. If you minus sales amount, 4 lakh 50 plus 50. So what happens is we bring up the same 3 lakh 50,000 to 4 to 5 lakhs. We end up fourth year. So it's well understood that by the end of the fourth year, he has to see to that the depreciation is being calculated. Have you solved the first one, case one? Or still you want me to repeat it again? Okay. Now the case is also a similar thing. But here, one step addition, we are also calculating the PP net. PP stands for plant, property, and equipment. So, see here, what do you mean by accumulated depreciation? So, it's a current year depreciation with the current year depreciation from the income statement plus previous year depreciation value of the balance sheet. Okay, so let's start this. Now, what is the value of your plant in the year one? The gross value. What is the gross value of the plant which we have bought? The real value or the value of the asset. The year one. What is the value of the asset we want to put up as before calculating any depreciation and making any kind of adjustments? The value of the asset is equals to 2 lakh rupees. You also take the cell reference for the same. Anyhow, you can do it. So put up like this. Okay. Next, what is the depreciation calculated for the first year? Let's check it out. So for now, for depreciation for the first year, as we have seen, there's a straight term method for depreciation. Now for the first year, depreciation is 1 lakh, 50,000, sorry. Okay. So what is the net amount of the plant? Equals to 2 lakh minus 50. 1 lakh 50. Now for the year 2, what happens is, for all the 4 years, in the balance sheet, your asset remains the same value, right? It won't change. You will have adjustments on depreciation, but the value of the plant remains the same for all the years. You saw the original price or the price how we have acquired the asset. So for all the 4 years, this value remains the same. So here again, as I've told you, if you want, you can give this level reference. Okay. Now, 50,000 is for the first year and 1 lakh 50. So here, what do? The current year depreciation is already 50 now because for all the 4 years, it will be like base depreciation is 50. But the previous year's depreciation, that also has to be put. So it is 50,000. I'll repeat again. For the first year, 50,000 is the depreciation which is being calculated, and for the second year, it is accumulated depreciation what we enter, which means 50,000 of the previous year plus current year depreciation, that is of years 2. So here it is that depreciation what we are going to put up. So this year is 50. So here either like this you can just bring it up. Otherwise you can take the yeah. So or you can put it up directly as well. So 50,000 plus 50,000, which is 1 lakh. So of current years under year 2 50,000 plus depreciation of year 1. So 50 plus 50 it is 1 lakh. Here again the balance amount should be equals to 2 lakh minus 1. Okay. Next. equals to, again same thing, 50,000 of year 1, 50,000 of year 2, 50,000 of year 3. So 50,000 plus of the last year equals to, so it's like 50, 50, 100, 100 plus 50, 150 plus 200, which is 2 o'clock. 2 lakh, 2 lakh is supposed to put up here. See here. It is 50,000 of the year 1 plus 50,000 of year 2 plus 1 lakh 50,000 of year 3. No, sorry, one second. 50,000 of the year 4. Yeah. Okay, so like this you're supposed to get. So here it will be minus. It's a minus sign. 0. 2 lakh minus 2. Okay. So the gross value of the asset value of the car is 2 lakh for all the 4 years, because car value will not change every year for you. The price at which you have bought the car for the company's use or for the office use, that price of the car remains same, which is for all the 4 years. Then how do you calculate the accumulated depreciation and so on? We are lump summing, or we are calculating the aggregate value of the depreciation of the car. So that has already been done. 2 lakh is the life of the car, value of the car. Life is around 4 years, so we divide, we get 50,000 as a straight line using straight line method. So here we calculate depreciation for the first year as 50. So now we should calculate the plant property equipment PPE net value. Nothing but gross minus the depreciation amount. Okay, then again for the year 2, just carry forward the depreciation amount. Where 2 lakh is for the previous year and again 50 is for the current year. So what happens? Yeah, which we have done here. So it comes up to 1 lakh. So how do you calculate the net balance? 2 lakh minus 1 lakh, which is 1 lakh. So again for year 3 the same procedure, and for year 4 we wind up the depreciation part. So So if you have not done, please finish up the statement. Please look up at the answer and finish it up. Are you done with the first table? Only one? What about the others? Have you finished doing the first table? Go for the second one. Yes, this you can do it. Case 2 is similar case for you. Case 2 and case 3, which you can work out now. So you can solve case 2 now.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm Olivia. Could you please let me in? I've been waiting here since 20 minutes.
Let me in. Manomar, the login has been it's been sent through WhatsApp, right? Didn't you log in that?
Yes, ma'am, I have logged in through that, but it's showing that I'm in the waiting room and you need to accept my invite.
No, you should have unmuted that time only, no, pa, because I'll be in the thing. Class, I will not be checking again and again.
Yes, ma'am.
See, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? Are
Sorry,
you
ma'am,
able?
could you please?
Olivia, are you there in the class? Just check yourself, ma.
Just a minute, ma'am.
But why so late? 20 minutes means you should have logged in by 6 o'clock, right? Then you'd have checked once. The new link
Ma'am,
with the. Huh.
ma'am, it is still showing waiting to join the session. I've tried through both laptop and phone.
No, your name is not displayed here, pa.
Yes, ma'am, because I've not joined
No,
it.
no,
I'm
it's
not.
like no. If you at least you'll be like waiting, it'll come for me, na.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's not
Then, ma'am,
showing
how?
like that. Just re-log in again few times because nothing. See, it's like it's not something which I have to permit you or something.
Okay, okay,
So
ma'am. Fine.
you can just log in and you can join the session. Pa. Yeah, please do case 2 and case 3 others. In case you have any doubt, just unmute yourself and you can ask. Finish off both the cases, case 2 and case 3. Okay, and calculate the table. Yes, but have you finished working? Move the case studies. So, what was case 2? What answer have you got? So, case 2, what is the answer have you got? Depreciation. No replies from your side? Okay. Bushra 1 lakh. So, which one? Ma? Case 2? Case 2 depreciation. Okay. Yes, Sarah. Yes, but here you can see depreciation rate is 20%. Now here the period we have given as 5 years. Correct. Here 2 lakh. Sorry, here value of the equipment is 5 lakh. Life of the equipment is 5 years. Similar, just similar to this. See. So here I just calculate the depreciation here. Depreciation equals to it is 1 lakh. So what is the gross value of the asset? It is 5 lakhs. You can also take a cell referencing as I've told you. So depreciation for the first year it is 1 lakh. Correct. So what is the net amount? Equals to 5 lakhs minus 1 lakh. 4 lakh. This is the net amount. Again, here too, this will be carried forward like this. Wait for this. But thing is, before that we have to list on the asset for all the years. Just reapply. Okay, so what is the accumulated depreciation for the second year? 1 lakh of the current year, 1 more lakh of the previous year. It's 2 lakh. So again for the fourth year, this plus 1 lakh. 3 lakhs. So just 2 lakhs. Again for this year, 3 lakhs. That's it. Hope you've got the picture now clearly. Okay. Accumulated depreciation calculation here. The depreciation schedule. Hope all of you have got the same answer. Yes? Okay, okay, super, super, super. So many of you have put up in the chat box as well. Very good. Rasha, Sandhya, Tanisha, Christina, Trisha, Arya. Good, my good. Case 3, 24,000. So case 3, have you solved all of you? So I'll just put up the case 3 for you here. Your gross amount is how much? It is 1,20,000. So first here there is no accumulation, but depreciation here to calculate. So 20% they have given. So the previous year, number of years. So here how do you do it is equals to into 20%. So 24,000 I have got it. Is this the right answer? Yes. Okay. So here, so what happens? Equals to net amount is that's it. This is a chart which you have to complete it up actually. Just check once whether they've got the same values. Then we go for the next one. Have all of you got the same answer for case 3? Okay, done. Now, what all of you are going to do is you're going to go to the sheet 2 now. Go to the sheet 2. And most important, do you have doubts in this or anything was left not clear? Something you have to ask, you can ask me. Otherwise, we'll go to the next depreciation chart. Hope everything is fine. In case if you have doubts, just unmute yourself. And Olivia, have one second, I didn't check yours. Have you logged in, ma? Yeah, Olivia, that's yes. Right, so shall we move on to the next one? So just open the thing. Yes. Just open the sheet 2 now. In sheet 2 also you have 2 case studies, which you won't do it. So I'll just explain you how this case study, it's again the development phase which you are going to do it, having depreciation as your base. All of you please be ready with sheet 2. Are you ready? So here, see now it is a discussion on the project finance, right? So here I'll just discuss this case study with you. The total cost of a machine. Now, a machine we have procured for our project. We have procured a machine for our project, and the cost of the machine is 25 lakhs. I'm discussing the case one. Cost of the machine is 25 lakhs, and um, the total project is for a period of 7 years, where in that 7 years, 3 years is the development phase and 4 years is the execution phase of the complete project. Okay, and you can see a line which is being put up there, and it says machine will be put to use to generate revenue only during the execution stage. Machine will not work during the development stage. I'll repeat again the statement. Machine will be put to use to generate revenue only during the execution stage. So 4 years, it's a execution phase. Out of the total period of 7 years of the project, 4 years is the execution stage, while 3 years it's still in the embryonic stage, a development stage. Okay, the project. So this machine is put to use to generate revenue in the execution phase, which is a period of 4 years. Okay, and in that 3 years development stage, it cannot be put into use because this is the initial stage of the embryonic stage, as I've told you. At the end of the 7th year, okay, the last year, the machine, if the machine is fully utilized and it has no value. Okay, so it's zero. So at the end of the 7th year, the machine, if fully utilized, has no value. So it will be zero by the end of year 7. I'll repeat again. The total cost of the machine which is put to the project is 25 lakhs. The project is for a period of 7 years for which this machine is used for. Okay, in that 7 years of project, 3 years is the development stage where the machinery is not put into operation, while 4 years are the execution phase where the machinery is put into operation and from which the revenue gets generated. Okay, so which means depreciation will come into picture in which period? You should think and tell me, either in the development stage or in the execution stage, according to you. I want the answer from you. Now, it has been said that machinery will be put to use during the execution stage. Machinery will not be working during the development stage. So, my question to you all is, now, if I have to calculate the depreciation for the machinery in this 7 period, should I calculate in both the stages, development stage and the execution stage, or should I calculate only for one stage? And if it is one stage, in which stage should I consider calculating a depreciation for the machinery? Yes, just go through once and give me your answer. Okay, so Ananya and Sarah say it should be in the execution stage. Good. Okay, Neha says also it's the execution stage. So only when the machinery is put into operation, it is running. It can be, I know, I mean, it can be applied or it can be put up for depreciation, but not in the embryonic stage. So henceforth, we cannot calculate depreciation in the development phase. Correct. The answer is right. So I will teach you how to do it. Along with me, you can do it. Actually, the first case study, second case study, the same thing, which you can do it. Okay. So slowly I will take you through that. Now, first of all, what is the total cost of the machine? It is 25 lakhs. Now, in that 25 lakhs, in year one, 25% of it is applied. So the value of the fixed asset is 25 lakhs. Out of that, 25% is put for year one. So what you're going to do is equals to 25 lakhs into 25%, which is 6 lakh 25,000. Okay, and for the next year equals to, or I can observe once. Better you can do this. You can just observe once how I'm doing it. Later you can do both the case studies. That could also be okay. Or for time being, you can finish off one case study. How you think goes. So you can just observe once and then you can start, because simultaneously doing will also not let you to concentrate properly. So you can just observe once equals to 50% is 25 lakh into 50%. Okay. Now again, same thing, 25%. So 25 lakh into, okay. So for year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7 are the execution stages. So equals to, so year 4 is what? 25 plus 50, 75%. 75 plus 25, 100%. So equals to, it's the sum of all the three. So some function where you can use. Got it? Like this for year 4. Year 5, same value. So you take the cell referencing of year 4. Again, year 6, cell reference of year 5. For year 7, again, cell reference of year 6. So we are set for this. Now, as we told in the first 3 years, it is in the development stage. So we don't calculate depreciation here. So it will be 0. It will be 0. It will be 0 for the first 3 years, right? Now, in the fourth year onwards, we have to calculate the depreciation. So, how do you go for calculating depreciation? For that, first we have to start with year one. Now, year one, okay, fixed asset 6,25,000 is the gross, and for the first 3 years, it has been told that it is a development stage. So there is no calculation of depreciation. So let us arrive at the net value of the fixed asset, which is equals to, so for how we have done the same way, minus 0. 6 lakh 25 equals to minus 0. 12 lakh 50 sorry. Now equals to, now what is this being defined as? Tell me. It is the accumulated depreciation. So which means here also it is 0 plus 0, 0, 0. So it's all 0. Now from fourth year onwards, what happens? How we have done in the previous case, tell me, accumulated depreciation, we keep on adding of previous year with the current year. So the same thing here also we do for the accumulated depreciation. Okay, so what we do is equals to, now this is the fixed asset value, gross value, and so depreciation value is 0, right? So now what you are going to do? How you are calculating for the fourth year? This is the thing which is going to work here for you now. Now what is the gross value of the asset? How do you calculate depreciation? It is 25 lakhs. So 25 lakhs, one second, wait. 25 lakhs divided by how many years? 4 years is the execution stage. One second. It's on my way. Just taking this reference. Equals to 25 lakhs divided by how many years? The execution phase, it is 4 years, Mama. So 4 years. So calculate how much is supposed to be. Equals to, so 6 lakh 25,000. So I'll again repeat it. The gross value of the asset is how much? 25 lakhs divided by 4 years is the execution stage where we calculate depreciation. For the first 3 years, it is 0. Correct? So divided by 4. Now plus if you do 0, you get the same value. So we are taking the reference of the previous year with the current year calculation. So current year it is 6 lakh 25 plus the previous years it is the same. So what is the net value? 25 lakh minus this. Now again here equals to, so again how you are going to calculate this one for the next year? Same thing. So again we can do here divided by, so here if you take this 25 lakh, what happens is you get the same value. Now for the year 5, how you are going to do it? If I take this value divided by 4, again I get 6 lakh 25. But that will be a wrong calculation. Now, fourth year, see, year 4, year 5, year 6 and year 7. These 4 years are the period where depreciation has to be calculated. Now for year 4, we have to calculate the accumulated depreciation. So accumulated depreciation means year 3 depreciation plus year 4's depreciation. Okay. Now year 3 it is 0. 0 plus year 4's what is the value? 25 lakh divided by period of 4 years. So we have got 6 lakh 25. So what is the net value of the asset? 25 lakh minus 6 lakh 25, which gives 18 lakh 75,000. Now for the next year, which is the fifth year, equals to this amount is supposed to take, the net value, divided by. Now, if you do this, what value would you get? Just check. So, is my calculation right? Or do I need to make some corrections? Yes? At least year 4 calculation, is everybody able to understand? Are everybody able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, for year 5, the accumulated depreciation is B17 divided by 4, ma'am.
B17 divided by
4.
B17 divided by 4. You're telling us? Okay. So according to you, okay, equals to B17. This is B17, ma. This one, 25 lakh, divided by 4. So how much you get? Again, 6 lakh 25 plus. Should I add the previous year's depreciation or should I just indicate it as 6 lakh 25?
You have to also add the previous
You have
depreciation.
to add the previous years. So which comes to 12 lakh 50. So was that correct or was this calculation correct? So here is what I want to give you a clarity. So what happens is, now see in the year 4, the development phase, it's the correct because year 3 plus year 4 is your calculation of depreciation. Now year 5, again you have to calculate. So if you remember the previous case, which is in your sheet 1, it's a uniform calculation, usually a straight line method plus where the straight line method where we had a uniform calculation of depreciation. So we had to add the previous years with the current year's depreciation. The same way here also it follows. Value of the asset divided by 4, 6 lakh 25 plus the value of depreciation of the last year, which is 6 lakh 25. So current years plus the last years. So we arrive at 12 lakh 50,000. So which means your net value should be 25 lakh minus 12 lakh 50. So it was 12 lakh 50 again. Here also the same way, value of the asset divided by 4 years plus this amount. Plus this amount. So we get this amount as 18 lakh 75,000. And the gross value is equals to 25 lakh minus yes, 6 lakh 25. So again here the final year of execution and there's a statement here. See at the end of the 7th year the machine is fully utilized and has no value. So you have to arrive at zero value now. So equals to again 25 lakh which is B70 divided by 4 years plus 18 lakh 70. So we have arrived at the zero value. So we have made the correct calculation. That's it. So these statements play a vital role to understand the development phase completely. Okay. This is how you go. So quickly finish off this table. Case 2 we can do it off in the next class. Quickly finish off table case 1 now. In case if you have any doubts, unmute yourself and ask me or you can put up in the chat box. So just share the screen, just cross check and just finish off case 1. Yes, all of you have completed the table. Fine, done. So we'll meet up in the next class with the case 2 and then we'll go for another case study too. Okay? Bye all. See you tomorrow. Thank you.